Hello, y'all. Welcome to another exciting day of life and times of Sandra and Dave in Mexico. What's happening today? Okay, I'm working on the video, of which this may or may not be a part of. I've got some laundry talk situation going on over here. How many hours a day do you reckon you are here? This is your spot.
With sleep, probably 20 hours a day.
20, with sleep, 20 hours a day.
20, 22 sometimes probably.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So here on our YouTube channel, I create a lot of videos that are sort of a vlog. Tells a bit of a story about our lives, but it's not the full picture. You hear a lot about social media being this place that portrays people's lives in only these like positive aspects. No one's life is perfect, and part of the reason that we're down here in Mexico is because of circumstances out of our control that are not good that are going on in the United States with the healthcare there. So we're here seeking a better life in Mexico because of that. And that's related to Dave's problems with his health and his back issues. You know, it's not all fun and games and real life. There's a lot that you don't see when you're watching a YouTube video or someone's Instagram account or whatever. I think it's important to remember that we're all, you know, real people, and that you don't just know people really or know what their life is like simply by what you're seeing, you know, what they're showing you and sharing online in places like this. Anyway, that's it.
So very, very dry. It hasn't rained since, gosh, I'd have to look to see when the last time was, but I know it's been since before December of last year. This area is sort of a no man's land and no one's watering here. I have been kind of watering out here just to keep the grass from dying and getting like that. It's a little more green. Hey, I see you. Dave's outside doing a truck check. We don't really drive that much. Maybe once every week, not even. So there are these squirrels that live around here, and they like to go and hide out in people's vehicles, like under the hood. So we've been trying to keep them out of there. We have soap, bars of soap under there, and then we also have a rag that we put drops of peppermint oil on. Peppermint oil is very noxious to a lot of nature. I even put drops of it in the water sometimes that I use to mop the floor, because it repels insects and scorpions and things of that nature.
I just add flour until it gets to the right dough, you know.
That was one of the cases of taking something in the novel, which was a very, he's then confronted by
Hi y'all. Put my apron on because I am getting ready to make a cake. Saturdays are treat days is what we call it. So on Saturdays we usually plan to either like get some sort of decadent treat somewhere, the Mexican bakery or something, or we make something ourselves, which is what I am going to do this Saturday. I'll show you what I'm making. I am making chocolate carrot cake, but I'm going to modify it a little bit because I don't want to make the complete recipe. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm also going to sort of play around with it a little bit, which is something I do a lot of, and we'll see how it turns out. Here are the ingredients. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I'm going to add raisins. We got flour, we got sugar, we got cocoa, we got cinnamon, baking soda, salt, vanilla, coconut oil, eggs, carrots, and it calls for chocolate chips. We can't find any, so we're gonna use some chopped up Hershey's. Just wrapping up some cleaning, and I thought that I'd show you my minimal cleaning products. And this is what I use for cleaning everything. First up, we've got probably the most hazardous thing here, which is the bleach. I tend to use it minimally. Next up, we have dish soap. This is a Mexican brand of dish soap, and the reason I chose this one was because this is the largest container of dish soap I've been able to find down here. I prefer to buy substances that I use a lot in larger sizes. 3 reasons. Number 1, it's less time that I have to think about going back and re-buying it when it runs out. 2, it usually costs a little less per unit when you buy it larger sizes. And 3, I'm kind of appalled at the amount of plastic packaging and stuff that is being put out into the world, and I would rather have one plastic jug that's big, that lasts a long time, than a whole bunch of little ones. And if I could, I would take this jug and I would refill it with new soap and use the same jug over and over again. Next up, we have baking soda. Let's rewind. I just want to say that there's no laundry soap here. That's because I use this for laundry soap. I use this soap for anything I need soap for. I wash all of our laundry in the sink or a bucket, so right now this works for me. Next up is baking soda, and this is so wonderful. Baking soda can be used for so many things, and it's non-toxic. Use this as a scouring agent for those jobs where you need that kind of action. I use it for laundry. I use it for all sorts of things. Go on the internet and look up uses for baking soda, and you will be able to enlighten yourself. Vinegar. white vinegar. Normally I buy this in a big jug too, like a gallon size. However, we were out and we needed some, so we went to the local store very close to us, and this is the biggest size they had. And this is my primary cleaning thing. I put this in a squirt bottle, like half vinegar, half water, and if I have it, I might add a few drops of either tea tree oil or peppermint oil. I use that to clean surfaces, the bathroom, the kitchen, the floors, I mean, you name it. It is useful for all sorts of things. Straight up vinegar is an excellent glass mirror cleaner. So that's it. That's what I use. It makes absolutely no hardship on me that I am not using one of the multitude of these very specific types of cleaners that are available. Most of you have probably been to a store where they had aisles, multiple aisles of cleaning products. And most of what you're seeing there as far as the variety goes is just a matter of marketing gimmicks. And it would be one thing if it were harmless, like, and it wasn't creating problems, but these are chemicals. And I've spent some time on the internet researching like what various kinds of chemicals that are commonly used in some of these things are. And it's not really very good. I mean, it's stuff that I don't want. Like, I don't need it. I don't want it. It doesn't sound good to me. And so I prefer to really minimize my contact with that kind of stuff if I can, which with the world being the way it is, who knows if that's even possible. I can choose not to buy that stuff, and that's what I do, because I don't need purple cleaners and special shower scrub and all of the plastic bottles and everything that it comes in. You know, I walk down to the lake here that we're living next to, which is just, this is just a fantastically gorgeous piece of earth here. And all along the shore are all these plastic bottles. Many of them are cleaning products and stuff. So that's all I want to say. We thought we were going to come down and visit the carniceria that we go to frequently, but everything is closed. So I don't know, no rhyme or reason here. Looks like it's been a busier than even usual week at the condo duplex place. Someone is doing some definite remodeling. We've got a lot of household lighting fixtures and that sort of thing. There are several buildings or structures within this compound that are unfinished, such as this one. And since we've been here, there have been people doing work. Like, there's some work on the inside being done, and recently someone put a primer coat of paint on here, so they're coming along. I don't feel that bad. Not much use these days of the pool. It's a little on the chilly side. Back to the casa. Getting ready to settle in for the evening, and I think I might go outside and water the grass before I call it quits. And then Dave and I get to relax and have a nice evening eating chocolate carrot cake.
Oh, yeah, big excitement.